Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her About page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list?
Hi everyone, happy Monday. Hi Sean, hi Bernadette. Thank you for 200 jewels. Thank you. Welcome everyone. Hello. Hi Dee Dee. Hi Tammy. I'll switch the screens so you guys know how it works already. So there you go. How's everyone? Sean, a message from Sean's higher self. Reading spirit guides, yesterdays readings are Fae. Want to come and give Sean a message from our higher self. What does Sean need to know from our higher self for right now? You have the Six of Swords in the dark, so I feel like you're feeling a little bit, your higher self feels like you're feeling a little bit stuck, not knowing which direction to move towards or what things to do or not to do, or just kind of floating in place. I feel like with the Six of Swords, there's been some difficulty moving on from something that has happened in the past or what's going on with that. But you have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like it's a matter of being really honest with yourself, trusting yourself that you are making the right moves, the right decisions. You have the Seven of Wands in the dark too. So I feel like you're kind of, I don't know if you're leaning towards compromise just to avoid any tension or whatever that energy is for you. The Chariot's in the dark too, so it's like a lack of movement. What does Sean's higher self want her to know? But a lack of movement. The Empress is in the dark. I don't know if there's like a falling out between you and someone else or a disagreement that still needs some shadow work done or some self-reflection. Whatever it is, like get out there, go mingle, go meet some new people, some new connections. Because I just feel the sense of you celebrating, finding your own soul tribe of people who support you, who get you, your kind of people. What advice can we give to Sean with this energy? Hi, Alice. The hair flip, maybe you have to break the rules a little bit or break your own rules a little bit to get out there and mingle a little bit. Maybe find your knight in shiny armor. I don't know. The Knight of Pentacles, someone who's very reliable and ambitious and hardworking and wanting to help you out or connect with you romantically. I don't know. The King of Cups is in the dark too, so I feel like there's people that you would want to connect with you and support you and get you out of whatever that energy is. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, kind of like letting go of the past and embracing some new beginnings, some new connections. Seems to be what your higher self is saying. Dee Dee, what does Dee Dee need to know right now in love? What does Dee Dee need to know right now in love? What does Deity need to know right now in love? You have the Three of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like there's a lack of putting yourself out there, a lack expanding where you're looking for love, right? Three of Pentacles, like, look ahead, feel confidence, look for that growth, not just within yourself, but with how you're putting yourself out there. Because the Knight of Cups seems to want to be coming towards you, right? Love, romance, passion with the Knight of Cups. And maybe a little bit of a daydreamer, but you know. They're romantic, so there's that. There's the Two of Pentacles. Trying to figure out what choices you want to make moving forward. Maybe it's a matter of juggling around your schedule and things with being able to make time for going out and making new connections. You have the Emperor in the dark. Let's see. What's going on with the Emperor in the dark here? The World. So there seems to be some sort of completion. I don't know if there's something that you can let go of. It starts with new beginnings. Or if it's you having success with this Emperor. Who's the Emperor here? Three of Swords. None of this is someone in your past that you're still hoping to reconnect with. Because you have the Six of Cups too. So I feel like some old wounds may be resurfacing that may make it difficult for you to move on. Or they have already. Queen of Cups. Holding on to past emotions. Let's see, what advice could give the deity for finding love and opening your heart to love and romance? Ooh, some sexy times lies ahead, right? The Devil card came out, the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe breaking your rules a little bit. You have the Hangman as well. So shift your perspective. Let loose a little bit. Let's see what the love energy is coming through is. Heartbreak. You have heartbreak twice. So I don't know if there's been a heartbreak in your past or if you're afraid to experience a heartbreak, because I feel like there's something there holding you back, because you seem to be on the right path, going in the right direction, and romantic surprises seem to be on the horizon for you with this Knight of Cups and the surprise card. It's kind of letting go of something or someone from the past. That is what I got. Who is causing my energy to be in the past younger years? Hi, Vincent. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you. It's been a while, eh? Welcome back again. Tammy. Oh, that's a Tammy over here. I'm on Tammy. Oh my gosh, I'm getting confused. ADHD brain over here. What is causing Tammy's energy to be in the past younger years? Oh man. Me too. I swear, I'm still 20. Like, I've been 20 for the last 20 years. My brain has not caught up. It just, I just grew to 20. That's it. I stopped growing. My bones are starting to feel old, though. Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, messages, angels, or fae? Who is causing Tammy's energy to be in the past younger years? Ten of Swords. I don't know if it's a who or what's going on with this energy, but the Two of Swords, I just feel like your energy is feeling defeated. I don't know if it's because your energy is feeling defeated, and to avoid the Tower energy, you're kind of escaping into. It's not like that. Oh man. Because that's what's coming out. It's like the Ten of Swords is being in the dark. It's kind of like feeling very defeated, feeling like you've hit rock bottom. There's no way up but up. And the Tower is like everything just coming crashing down, kind of thing, with the Four of Cups and the light. I feel like it's just a matter of self-reflection or meditation or whatever's going on with that to see what is blocking you from moving forward or getting out of the energy that's causing your energy in the younger years, eh? Four of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of avoiding rest or avoiding taking time to heal whatever needs to be healed. You have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark too. And so I feel like there's this energy of being or feeling misunderstood, feeling distant, feeling disconnection. Now let's see what is coming from this energy for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is going on with this energy for Tammy? Yeah, the Empress is in the dark too. I don't know if it's like you dealing with your past ex coming through or what's going on with that. Just with the Empress of the Dark, I feel a sense of overwhelmed and money issues and overthinking. And the Hermit's like needing some self reflection, some introspection, some soul searching a little bit. Three of Wands feeling stuck. What is the best advice for Tammy to get out of this energy? I feel like if there's a who to this, it would be your ex. That is what I'm feeling. If there is a who to this, I feel like it would be your ex. Their energy may be affecting your energy. Because I feel like they can't decide if they want to come back towards you or not. I feel like they don't want to, but their energy is torn to move on or try to come back. They're avoiding communicating to you about it, and it's like absorbing all of the energy. That's what I got though. Yeah. I don't know, or someone that you've been with in the past. That's what I got. Nella! Some job coming soon. Let's see for Nella. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Nella a message? That's old energy. We're going to try that again. For Nella, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Nella a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Nella a message? Is there a job coming soon? Energy check. Job coming soon towards Nella. Ooh, the Three of Cups. I feel like if there's a job coming towards you, maybe like a solo job, like something where you don't really work as a team, but you work on your own kind of thing. Not quite sure what that is for you because I just feel like the Three of Cups is like, um, more solo, like more on your own kind of thing. You have the Nine of Cups too, so I feel like it's gonna be very fulfilling for you though, right? Nine of Cups, dreams go true kind of energy, feeling more emotionally fulfilled. Um, Yeah, self love, self work. I feel like you're gonna do something that is for yourself. I don't know if it's a matter of you starting like to work from home or if it's a matter of you working somewhere else, but you're kind of like in your own office or something. I don't know what you do for work, but that seems to open up a new opportunity for you with the Ace of Pentacles as well. You have the Temperance, make your mind, heart, and soul aligned. It may not be a brand new journey for you. Maybe it's something that you're used to or something you've done before or something you're already comfortable with. Let's see, why is the Fool in the dark here? The Ace of Cups. It looks like it'll be fulfilling for you, but then your Ace of Cups is in the dark. I don't know if you're doubting taking this position or what's going to come from it. The Queen of Swords, I feel like it's a matter of trusting yourself. Oh. It changed to Alice before I was done. But that is what I got. Sorry about that. Changing so quickly. For Alice. General reading for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Let's see for Alice. The sun is shining, so that's a positive light, right? I feel the sense of success, moving to something better, some happiness, some decision making kind of thing. The Five of Pentacles. I don't know if there's just some hard times with the work situation or what's going on with that. You have the King of Cups, though, so I don't know if there's someone coming to your energy who is protective of you or wants to support you or what's their deal. The Page of Swords, I feel like they're lacking communication or they haven't had communication with you in a while. You have the Ace of Swords. So yeah, I feel like there's a new beginning that wants to open up for you that's being delayed. Why is the six? I want the Six of Pentacles. Because I feel like there's a good balance here, but the good balance is being interrupted. What's going on with the Eight of Pentacles? Six of Cups. So I feel like someone from your past is going to come back. I feel like they do want something from you. I don't know if it's romantic or what. I feel like it's romantic because of the devil, but could be just they were toxic energy towards you before. Um, they're lacking communication though. I don't know if they blocked you and they're not wanting to unblock you, or you blocked them, or what's the lack of communication about. The Eight of Pentacles, things are moving really slowly. I feel like there's a lack of focus causing some scattered energy around you though. So I don't know if you're feeling this, but Four of Pentacles is in the dark. Is this a love energy? What is this love energy that's coming through? What is this love energy that's coming through? Butterflies. So maybe this is someone who kind of like knows you but doesn't really know you, or did know you in the past but not really. So there's a new person coming into your life, but I feel like they're not new. Like I don't know if you met them in like a past job or something, because I feel like they're like, oh, I remember Alice. I wonder what she's doing. I want to talk to her. So I feel like you may run into this person and there may be something there. So I feel like it's new, but not new. If that makes any sense. I don't feel like you've dated before because they don't seem to know a lot about you or where you are at. That's what I got. He just texted you? Oh, wow. There you go. That is strong energy. That's why there's butterflies flying around. Let's see for Bernadette. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? Should I get worried about my partner and the neighbor? There's something brewing. Ooh. What's brewing between the neighbor and Bernadette's partner? Sounds spicy. I feel like that could be a good good title for a novel or something. Let's see what's going on for Bernadette and the neighbor. Not Bernadette. Bernadette's partner and the neighbor. Well, what's the gossip going on there? Ooh. Nine of Cups is in the dark. I'm guessing this is the feeling of your partner. I don't know. Maybe it's the feeling of the neighbor. I don't know. Roles could always be reversed. But I feel like one of them is feeling empty and drained and like playing the victim card kind of thing. Because I feel like with the Three of Swords, they're I don't know if they're. I feel like they're focusing on betrayal or um separating or what's going on with that. So I'm not sure if your neighbor's in a relationship or what this energy is about. You have the Page of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like they're holding back a lot of their thoughts. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like the feelings that are coming through here is more of someone who who has a heavy heart, who wants a breakup, who wants a separation, who doesn't want to talk about it, doesn't want to deal with it, doesn't want new beginnings. And the Page of Pentacles, yeah, so like the lack of communication. What is this energy about? Is this energy the neighbor? Is this energy the neighbor? The Eight of Cups is a no card. Like, not the neighbor. Is this energy Bernadette's partner? Is this is this Bernadette's energy? I feel like it's both of you. I feel like it's you and your partner. Just I feel like your partner doesn't want to be the one to, say it or do it or just walk away. Right? So it's like he doesn't want a new beginning, so I feel like that's probably him not wanting to reconcile with you, but is open to a brand new, fresh new start. And you're like, yes, that's my energy. The Queen of Wands. Is Bernadette's partner looking? Is Bernadette's partner looking? Is Bernadette's partner looking? Kind of, but not really. Like, not purposely looking, but kind of has his eyes open at the same time. You know? He's not going into the store, but he's kind of like window shopping from the outside. I don't know. Because Three of Wands is a yes card, but it's in the dark. So, browsing? I don't know. He told you? Okay, yeah. Why did Bernadette's partner give the neighbor flowers? You felt like it was the right thing to do? I feel like you regretted it afterwards, though. I feel like he has like torn feelings because I feel like, he wants to be the Hierophant. He wants, to be a good husband, a good family man, a good thing. Like, I feel like that's what he wants, but he's not happy with that and he wants to change it. But it's kind of like feeling stuck, like someone has to burst his bubble kind of thing and set him free. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. Let's see. What is Bernadette's neighbor feeling? What is Bernadette's neighbor feeling? The neighbor was feeling the Eight of Cups, so like wanting to walk away to something better. So the neighbor also wants something traditional. So the neighbor probably said no because you're married, you're with someone. And she supports his pain and grief, but at the same time, you know, she's probably still thinking about it. But I feel like she would prefer if she weren't in the picture. They just want to go. You're welcome. Oh, because she was waiting to tell you. Got you. Yeah, that is messed up. Sean, should I say? Tripping on my words. Should I go see C in Texas? Sean go see C in Texas. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Should Sean go see C in Texas? Should Sean go see C in Texas? And how will it be? I was hoping it'd be good or better than I thought it would be because, the Page of Cups is a yes card, but I feel like it won't be as emotionally fulfilling for you as you would want it to be. The Page of Cups, Nine of Swords may bring on more stresses, more worries. It may shift your perspective though, so that may be something helpful. But I feel like it'll kind of make you feel stuck, not knowing which direction to move towards. It wouldn't be something you're moving towards to be better. Your emotions with the Page of Cups and yeah. How will Sean feel about this? How will Sean feel about going to see in Texas? Four of Wands. It may feel like a home reunion, like a good reconnection or a good visit. How would C feel about this? How would C feel about Sean going to see him in Texas? Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like now it's a good card as a Seven of Pentacles, but I feel like he would need more time to regrow the connection, or I feel like he wouldn't be like over the moon about it. How will it be? How will it go with Sean seeing C in Texas? Seems to be like a good connection, overall, the Three of Cups. I feel like there will be some celebrating, there will be some good times, good happy energy. The Ten of Pentacles, I feel like whatever he promises to do while you're in Texas, I feel like he will fulfill that. But I feel like he won't feel romantic if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, the romantic side of things would be there. It'd be more like just friends. Just friends, I feel like it would go well. That is what I thought. DD, what is coming for DD for the rest of the month? Is there any spirit guides or fae? What's coming towards DD for the rest of the month? I can't believe there's only 1 week left. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does DD need to know for the rest of the month? Thank you. What does DD need to know for the rest of the month? Ooh, feeling stuck. You're stuck in June till the rest of the month. No peeking into July just yet. Right? The Six of Swords in the dark. I feel like, yeah, feeling stuck. A little bit of resistance to make any sudden changes or sudden moves. You have the Five of Wands. So I feel like you're gonna, like, by the end of the month, you're gonna feel more at peace or more aware of the connections that you have. The Nine of Wands is in the dark. I feel like you may feel less guarded. You may feel less defensive or stressed. You have the Page of Cups. Someone may want to express their feelings towards you. So Five of Wands, someone may want to reconcile with you as well. You have the Ten of Cups. So happy home, happy life, right? I feel like there's going to be a good work-life balance kind of situation. Like money's going to be good, or there's going to be a good balance or a good flow come the end, between now and the end of June. You have the Devil card here, so maybe there's some sexy times lies ahead. Maybe let's see what's going on with the Devil card. I just feel the sense of you choosing pleasure without any guilt, right? Feeding into your temptations. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles trying to juggle things around. Two of Wands expanding your visions, making some future plans. Getting yourself out there and mingling a little bit more. Choosing yourself without any guilt. Don't be afraid of any heartbreak. You know, it's just a process of life. But I feel like there's going to be some heart healing coming through as well. That's what I got. Tammy, I have constant nightmares in the bedroom. Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that can give Tammy a message? Tammy has constant nightmares in the bedroom when she sleeps there. Is there a vertex or a gate opening or something directing negative energy towards Tammy? What's going on? Four of Wands. Not really feeling any negative energy, but I feel like you may be transitioning or moving forward into something when you're sleeping in that room. I don't know if you like lavender or chamomile, any of those things. And like you put them in like a little sash thingy and tie it and like put it in your pillowcase. I've heard that that helps a lot of people who have nightmares. I don't know all the details about it. There's just something. I have random weird information in my head that is known to help with that. Um, there is the Four of Wands. So I feel like overall there's a very positive vibe in there. I feel like whatever's in the room doesn't mean to cause any negativity or nightmares or anything like that. Um, Four of Wands could potentially be like an ancestor trying to help you or guide you if there's anything that is lingering in that room. The Four of Pentacles is in the light. So I feel like it's more about your energy wanting to be extra cautious, creating a safety or control over the room. So I'm not quite sure if that's your energy that you bring into the room. Yeah, it could be like a spirit, but they don't mean any harm or anything. I feel if there is a spirit, it's like someone you know, like a relative, because the Four of Cups is like a home. They feel like home with you. They are like there's family. Um, the Six of Swords, though, I feel like you're moving forward through something or transitioning through something. Let's see, is this Emperor in Tammy's room? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Is this Emperor lingering around Tammy's room? The Three of Cups is yes. They seem to bring a very happy energy. Is this Tammy's father? Is this Tammy's father? The Ace of Pentacles would be yes. Ace of Pentacles, the world, you know. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to help you to transition into something better, something help trying to either trying to provoke a spiritual awakening or something. To transition you into a new cycle in your life. The world card too. And that's what I got. What is the advice? What is the advice for Tammy? What is the advice? I feel like the advice, the way the cards came out like that, is if you don't want your father in the room, to tell him he has to go, that he's not welcomed here, that you love him, but he has to go to the light. Um, may help. That's what I got. Vincent, hello. What natural talents or gifts am I being called to use more fully in the phase of my life? What practical path would help me turn them into joy, purpose, and abundance? Ooh. Do you mean like spiritually or like career wise? Well, let's see for Vincent. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Vincent a message? Both? Okay. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Vincent a message? What natural talents or gifts is Vincent being called to use more fully in this phase of their life? What practical paths would help him turn them into joy, purpose, and abundance? Yes, you have to start by sparking that spark, right? Spark that spark of motivation to light that fire to guide you to your path, right? For the Ace of Wands, right? Finding something that sparks your interest, sparks your energy, sparks your motivation, something that gets you excited about starting something. The Seven of Swords is in the dark, so it's kind of like exposing yourself to your inner truth, what you truly want to do without any fears, regrets, or worries about what the neighbors think, what your family thinks. You know, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to that holds us back out of fear, right? Because you have the Queen of Pentacles too, so it's not a matter what mom or grandma or granny or whoever thinks about it. It's kind of like you embracing yourself and your energy without coming out of your shell, right? The Hermit card here is starting to be coming out of your shell, sparking that fire of what gets you excited and motivated. Let's see, what else is Vincent? What path is this leading to Vincent? The first step, Eight of Cups, right? Like kind of taking that first step, walking into something better. But it's kind of like, what is it though, right? I feel like there's a lot of things going on in your mind. It's kind of like sorting out your thoughts with your actions. Yeah, the Five of Swords. The King of Cups in the dark, too. Why is the Ace of Swords in the dark? Why is the King of Cups in the dark? What's with the Five of Swords? So the Three of Cups is kind of like you're on a solo mission. So I feel like it's kind of like you finding your purpose, your joy, your abundance on your own without connecting with other people. So I feel like this is not really a, you know, trying to find your tribe kind of thing. It's kind of like you being content with yourself. I feel like you've already done meditation or soul searching or whatever that is. So it's not any of that. It's just taking that leap of faith of moving into something better on a solo mission and pulling the pulling the sword out of the rock to find your strength. Seems to be an energy here. So if we're going spiritually, the Eight of Cups is like moving forward, finding your own path, finding your own rituals or whatever it is that you want to do. The Ace of Swords is being strategic. Like, what is on your mind that could bring you closer to your spirituality? You know, are you clairvoyant? Are you psychic? That sort of thing. More of your mind. Um, for the sun is in the light too, so it's kind of finding something that, it may push you out of your darkness a little bit of anything that could possibly hold you back. Then you have the Two of Pentacles. So trying to juggle two things around because I feel like you often are. The energy seems to think that you feel overwhelmed with the idea of not knowing which path to choose. Tower energy. I feel like there's not a lot of cards here kind of indicating career, unless it's kind of like you. Yeah, there's not a lot of career cards here. There's not a lot of pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark, so it's kind of lacking focus and your energy is scattered and you're bored with what you do. So I don't know if it's a matter of looking for a new career path, or starting something on your own. I don't know what your career is, but let's start that over. That's just a mess now. Hold on. We'll start that over with a more clear direction. Because they're just telling you what you already know. For Vincent's career path, what career path is opening up to Vincent right now? What career path is available and opening to Vincent with his joy, happiness, and fulfillment? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, luck, time, and destiny's on your side, right? The wheels are turning in your favor. I feel this energy of not just good luck, but like understanding how the cycles flow and kind of like questioning yourself of what you want in your direction. You have the Seven of Cups and the light, so you feel like I feel like you have more opportunities than you realize. There's options out there for you in career. It's just a matter of jumping on one of them and seeing how it feels. And there is a Nine of Wands in the dark. So you may feel, I don't know if you're like not trusting yourself to make the right decision, or stressed about how it's not going to work out, causing you a little bit of weakness here with your strength card in the dark, not really wanting to fight the competition. What would be the outcome of Vincent choosing something new and going with the flow of the wheel? Seven of Wands. You can stand firm and believe in yourself, right? The Seven of Wands is setting boundaries, standing your ground, being persistent for the rewards that you want to accomplish. Six of Swords is kind of like sticking around. So I don't know if it's like upping your game in the career you already have, or choosing something that is kind of um, I feel like what this energy is trying to push you towards is like you'd be like lying to yourself, though. With the moon in the dark here, it's like that's not quite clear. That's not exactly what was going to be going on in your subconscious mind. The Four of Wands. Yeah, getting yourself out there, right? Party time, connecting, networking, putting yourself first, putting yourself out there, figuring out what's what. Spiritually, I feel like it's you defining your path is what came through with what you're good at in your mind. Like I'm an energy reader, so I feel it more than I think it. So yeah, something that has to do with your mind. So being clairvoyant, psychic, or mind reader, um, scrying, all kinds of the mind stuff. And by God. Nella! Let's see for Nella. General guidance for Nella. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Nella a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Nella a message? The Nine of Pentacles is in the light. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles in the light, I feel like your heart is really guarded, but I also feel like there's this energy of you achieving some goals or achieving success, whatever that is for you, just by raising your vibrations, raising your standards for yourself, doing what you want to do kind of thing without having any fears or like not looking back is what I'm feeling. So I don't know if there's like you're a little hesitant about taking that leap of faith forward, but I feel like what's really going on in your subconscious mind is like, yes, you want to move forward. You're just overthinking it a little too much. I don't know. You have the Ace of Swords in the dark here. Let's see, why is the Ace of Swords in the dark? I just feel like it's from overthinking and mental fog and hesitation with confusion. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. Taking a leap of faith. Maybe you feel like you have too many responsibilities, too many burdens to just drop everything and walk out. You have the Queen of Swords here. So it's a matter of being honest with your truth, like owning your truth, figuring things out of what you need to do and that sort of thing. You have the Seven of Cups here. So I feel like you have options, you have opportunities that are coming your way. Just a matter of choosing which one is which, right? I feel like there is some mixed feelings about it. There is, wondering if it's just temptations and not really reality. Let's see, what can reassure Nella that she's making the right decisions moving forward? Yeah, the Seven of Cups want to come out again. So yeah, they're focusing on the options, looking at the options, seeing what's out there. The Empress, ground yourself, believe in yourself, boost your confidence, right? Open your mind to being more creative, more spontaneous in your energy, even though the Empress isn't quite spontaneous. She's more grounded and focused on what she really wants and desires. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of starting with focusing on what makes you happy, what will help you with your home and work life balance. The Knight of Swords. I don't know if there's been a falling out with someone as well. I was kind of feeling that like someone may be holding you back or you're worried that they would hold you back. But I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles here, it's kind of like you have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark. It's like fears of owning your truth, like the Queen of Swords here, gaining that sense of independence, getting things done that you want to get done or want to start for yourself or manifest for yourself. That's what it got. Alice, what? Kyle's recent thoughts and feelings about Alice. Spirit guides, answer Faye. What are Kyle's recent thoughts and feelings about Alice? The Five of Wands is in the dark. I feel like there's less tension between you and Kyle. I feel like there's, their mind is a little bit better than what it was, it seems. The Magician's in the light. I feel like there's still attraction, there's still some internal love energy coming through, even though there still seems to be a little bit of something going on, right? Yeah, the Five of Swords. So I still feel like I don't know if something happened between you where he still feels like he's right and he's not going to apologize for it or take it back or he's not going to step down in any way, which may be causing them to have repressed feelings towards you. You have the Queen of Cups in the light. So I feel like they know that you're a good person, you're very kind and compassionate and loving. It's just, there's just something that they seem to not be able to get over. The Emperor. They seem to be focused on their sense of stability and structure and protecting their boundaries. The Emperor and the Light can be very romantic too, though. So I don't know. Getting them all mixed up. King of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like they're kind of like resisting the change, like being bullheaded about something, and like they're not giving in. That may be causing a lack of romance there. That's really cool. Nor is there any spirit guide, distance, and okay? Oops. So I want to come and give Nor a message. During spirit guides, and okay? I want to come and give Nor a message. What does Nor need to know about Omar and the other impressions about my comment on Facebook? Let's see. What was Omar's impressions of Nor's comment on Facebook? The Queen of Swords. Nor's speaking her truth. Maybe being a little too honest. The Knight of Swords. No, I'm not going to take action on that. Nope. I'm pulling back. What are the impression of the others on Nor's comment on Facebook? What is the impressions about? What are others' impressions about Nor's comment on Facebook? King of Wands, I feel like they felt like you were bored. Not bored. Bold, if that makes any sense. The Page of Wands is in the light. So I feel like there's some. I feel like I don't know if there was a feedback on Facebook or they would communicate more about it or something. I feel like they maybe started some conversations. I don't know. The Four of Cups is in the dark. I feel like the others had a better impression about the comment than Omar did. Yeah, I feel like he kind of like detached himself from it, where the others had a better impression. Four Cups in the dark. I feel like it shifted their mindset in a different light about it, but that's what I got. Bernadette, did Ashley see Bernadette? Haven't really talked to her. Is there any spirit guides, answers, Jennifer Fae? Did Ashley see Bernadette? Is there any spirit guides, answers, Jennifer Fae? Did Ashley see Bernadette? I think. I feel like she didn't really see you, or she wasn't sure that was you if she saw you. I feel like she's been thinking about running into you or connecting with you again now with the Judgment and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like she's been thinking about you, but I feel like she wasn't quite sure that was you. Like, there's not a lot of strong energy there. You've seen her a few times? Okay. Yeah, just there's some doubtful energy with the Justice card, the Temperance, and the Queen of Wands. But I feel like she would like a second chance to connect with you. Maybe start a new beginning with the two of you or have a new conversation or something. That's what I got with that energy. There's not a lot of energy there. John, how will my prints do once I put them for sale? Let's see for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Oh, I'm still doing Sean. I didn't even do Sean yet. What? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How will Sean's prints do once she sells them? Once they're up for sale. Ooh, I feel like people are gonna love them, right? I feel like they're gonna love the details of them, right? The creativity of them with the Knight of Cups is in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of them. Yeah, I feel like they'll love the creativity. They will love it. The Page of Cups, it may not have a lot to say about it, but I feel like moving forward with it is a good energy. The Four of Swords, I just feel like it's a matter of like putting yourself out there and seeing what happens. And I feel like um Yeah. I feel like they may sell slowly, but there's going to be some good feedback with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of love. They'll love it. They will be talking about it. They will buy it. That is what I got for Dee. What is coming for group for Dee? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae? What does Dee need to know about group this week? Any spirit guides, answers, or Fae? What does Dee need to know about group this week? This is what's coming through. What does Dee need to know about group this week? You're gonna go to group. You're not staying still or running away from it, right? You have the Eight of Cups and the Light, so I feel like there's going to be some growth. I feel like there's going to be some letting go of things, maybe some emotional detachments, but overall, I feel like the Five of Swords, things are going to be improving, some good conversations. I feel like there's maybe some resolving some sort of issue in the group that may be good or beneficial for you. You have the Three of Cups in the dark. So I feel like there may be some gossip type of situation, or just tired of people, or people maybe feeling the full moon that's coming up. I don't know. There is the Six of Wands and the Light, so you're gonna get some badass success. The Star, some success, some fulfillment. I feel like there's this energy of you healing, having some healing energy, renewal energy, feeling inspired. The Page of Cups is in the dark. So if you're waiting for some specific communication that may not go as well, or maybe lack of communication, the Magician, maybe lack of sparks of things that are fun, maybe dull and boring. But that's what I thought. Tammy, is it G that's causing my lack of energy and focus? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is it G causing Tammy's lack of energy and focus? I think no, because I feel like G is giving you positive energy. You do have a lack of focus though with the Queen of Swords, and I feel this energy of holding on to something that you don't need to hold on to, or stressing or worrying about something that you can release. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel like there's a struggle. I don't know if it's struggle with the home balance, or not feeling happy, or not feeling pleasure. But you have the sun, so I feel like there's a lot of positive energy around you, a lot of positive light. I feel like you're moving forward into something better, or transitioning or transforming in some sort of way. You have the not Six of Pentacles and a Light too. So I feel like overall between you and G, there's a good balance. Even though it may feel overwhelming, you may feel like you're a bit under attack, but it does seem to be like in general a good balance between the two of you, energy wise. The Nine of Swords, a lot of worries, a lot of stresses, a lot of things that you're carrying with you that needs to be released. Let's see, how can Tammy release all this tension and stress and worry and things that she doesn't need to hold on to? The Nine of Pentacles is focusing on yourself, your independence, your own well being, right? Nine of Pentacles. I feel the sense of you achieving some goal, or achieving some things that do make you happy, do make you feel content. The Seven of Cups, you may feel like you don't have a lot of options, but I feel like whatever options you choose, make sure they're realistic with your expectations of what the outcome would be. I feel like with the Empress, it's kind of a matter of grounding yourself, getting out in nature, connecting with your inner soul. That may help as well. Ten of Wands. Yeah, releasing any burdens or stresses that go outside, bare feet, and touch grass. Let your feet touch grass. Ground yourself. Take a deep breath and blow out all that stress. You know. Yeah. I do that. Even in winter, I go bare feet in the snow. It's good to get grounded. I know in the winter I was gonna post a picture. I'm like, no, there's too many people who have toe fetishes out there, so I'm like, not doing it. Let's see. For Alice, I want to make more Witchy Wednesday videos, but it's been so busy. I have a weekend show this weekend and a weekend show next weekend where I do tarot readings live, like in person at these summer fairs. It's hard to get back to the videos. For Alice, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Predictions for the next 2 weeks. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know for the next 2 weeks? What does Alice need to know for the next 2 weeks? I feel like the next 2 weeks are going to be tough. Because you have the moon in the dark. So I feel like there's some things that are not clear to you yet. And I feel like you probably have a feeling of like what this is, but not knowing. And I feel like that's just going to be the energy for the next 2 weeks, right? I just feel this energy of things are not as they should be or not as they seem, just kind of causing some confusion or stress or worries, anxieties. I don't know. You have the devil in the dark too. So I'm feeling like there's this energy of like I don't know if it's just feeling like there's a power struggle between you and someone or just you and the energy. What does Alice need to know about the devil energy here? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, feeling like you're not getting enough done, maybe, just the energy's moving too slowly because I feel like, oh, trying to balance everything, trying to get things done, trying to have more free time or more time for other things. The Seven of Wands, right? Feeling like you're on guard, like standing on guard, defending yourself. Why will Alice feel the need to defend herself? Six of Wands. So I don't know if it's something from the past trying to resurface or what, because I just feel the sense of people making some false promises, not keeping up their end of the deal, and just dragging on. But there is going to be good celebration of some sorts, right? You have the Four of Wands here. So yeah, I feel like there's been a sense of celebration, a sense of good homework balance coming through, happy home energy, feeling belonging. Maybe some good news at your work, and you have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So making magic happen. I think if we're waiting for communication, there's going to be a lack of communication, right? With the Page of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's going to be a lack of communication. Maybe you're going to hear people gossiping or trying to troll you somehow, or someone being all talk no action seems to be a big one coming through. Maybe causing judgment where it's not needed. I feel like you're going to be affected by other people's energy in the next 2 weeks. Yeah. What positives is coming towards Alice in the next 2 weeks? What positives coming towards Alice in the next 2 weeks besides the celebration and party time? Page of Wands. So maybe lack of communication there, but Page of Wands, maybe being invited somewhere, an invitation of some sorts. Nine of Wands, feeling a little bit less stressy, but still in survival mode, especially at work. Yeah, the Four of Cups in the dark. So I feel like you're gonna be having a new fresh opportunity or a boost of motivation, even though things may feel like it's dragging on. That's what I got. Vincent, am I you mean clairvoyant? Let's see. Is Vincent clairvoyant? Is there any spirit? I'm not sure what clairsentient means. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Vincent a message? Is Vincent clairvoyant? Clair. The moon is in the dark, so I mean, like, I don't know, I'm not saying the dark, but do you feel all the feels? Are you blessed with strong gut instincts? Okay, so intuition, I guess. Okay, so that's what I thought it meant, but I wasn't sure. It's kind of close to being clairvoyant. Clairvoyant is kind of similar. For the moon is a Cancer energy. So Cancers are very intuitive, very clairvoyant. Um, More of a Pisces energy is psychic, but you don't have to be a Cancer or a Pisces to be psychic or clairvoyant. It's just kind of the energy that's coming through. So the moon is not just being able to use your instincts or intuition and your, like your third eye kind of thing, and what people um, say it is, right? It's hard to explain unless you experience it. But the moon is also a matter of being connected to the moon, right? There's a lot more people who are connected to the moon, like moon witches, or whatever kind of spiritual being you connect with or feel attuned to than solar witches. Solar witches are a thing too, but I feel like you're um more leaning towards moon energy and being clairvoyant. Maybe your powers are more stronger at night. You have the Two of Swords and a Light too. The Two of Swords is about being a psychic, so you're kind of between the both. Yeah, yeah. You just googled it, yeah. Moonbeam did too. So yeah, Claire Claire empathy. I'm not sure what those words are, but probably. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not in tune with a lot of the other different things that there is, but you definitely have some, right? The Ten of Swords too on the dark. Ten of Swords is more about like being able to detect who's an energy sucker. Like if you go around someone and you feel like you're just absorbing all of their energy, making you feel drained, kind of thing. The Queen of Cups. I feel like you have a lot of Cancer energies coming through with the cards. Cancer is like, yeah, being intuitive, psychic, um, all those other words. Feeling things that don't make any sense, right, to other people. Being clairvoyant, clear empathy, or clear sentiment. Is it clear sentiment being able to pick up energies from like objects rather than like entities kind of thing. She like being able to pick up like somebody's watch and just knowing its story or history or whatever that is. I don't know. But let's see. I do have my witchy cards out here. Let's see. What kind of witchy powers does Vincent have? What kind of witchy powers does Vincent have? Ooh, you have a lot. It says you're a fairy witch, so you can connect with fairies like me. I gotta be careful with fairies. They can be tricky. I don't know. So any blessings or favors, gentle, absolute. So you have the power to rewrite destiny. So if you don't like how things are playing out for you, you can just shift it into your favor and doing what you want it to do. So manipulate the energy. I'm only good at that when I'm very, very angry. When I'm very upset, very stressed, very mad is when I can do that. But I wish I could knew how to do it without being mean. You're born on a full moon as well. Oh my gosh, that's why I came out first, right? Yeah, so you're definitely a moon witch. Or whatever you want to identify yourself with. I'm a witch. Let's see, for growth spells. You can do growth spells, nurturing energy spells, life-giving touch spells. So that is a good one. Um, you can read messages in the fire from divines, and being able to read scrying with fire seems to be something you can do. It says you're still learning and you're still awakening your past, but you can open portals, oracle, psychic kind of energies, being able to see the future, get downloads. Um, yeah, universal insights too. So infinite foresight, absorbing different languages, maybe just being able to know what they're saying. So that is pretty cool. You can dig into your family and talk about your family to see if there's any hidden gifts in that area in your family. Digging into my family, that's how I found out that I have witches on my mom's side and my dad's side. Was kind of raised pagan without even realizing it until I looked into it a little bit further. Like, oh, other people don't live like this. I didn't know. Bernadette, is there any spirit guides, entities, or fae that wants to come and give Bernadette a message? How's Bernadette's mom and brother feeling since Bernadette blocked them? Ooh, I feel like this is your energy. Like you're the emperor. You feel like you're in power now. You're in control about your mom and brother's situation, right? I feel like that just came out before I even asked the question. The Five of Cups. I feel like there's some conflicting feelings. I feel like your mom and brother still love you and connect with you, but they're kind of still, feeling negative because, the lack of your communication, right? I feel like they're struggling with thinking for themselves, maybe overthinking, maybe hesitation, confusion. But I feel like it is helping them be stronger with their own alignment, like their own mind, heart, and soul. Now that they can't just call you every time they have an issue, they have to try to figure out themselves. But them trying to figure out themselves is fixing their alignment a little bit better. It's kind of putting the tower into the dark, like kind of being prepared for the unexpected instead of just creating chaos over chaos. So there's a back and forth. There's some negative, there's some positive, but I feel like the positive is like more helping their internal alignment, even though their mind is like being negative about it. Let's see, what else does Bernadette need to know about this energy? Yeah, I feel like they still have love for you. They know that it's a tough decision, that they're a lot. even though they're still feeling very negative with the devil energy there. So what I got? Yeah, I feel like they understand that in their heart. Maybe not in their mind, but in their heart. But yeah, I think they're gonna do all right. Nor general financial reading for Nor. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and their fae that want to come and give Nor a message? What does Nor need to know about their financial situation? These cards want to come out. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. What does Nor need to know about the financial situation? You have the Hangman in the dark. So I feel like with the Hangman in the dark, I feel like there's an energy that feels really slow, like you're just hanging in there. I kind of feel, yeah, I just feel like it's kind of like just hanging in there, just stagnation energy with the financial department. You have the Knight of Pentacles and a Light, so I feel like there's this energy of, even though there's a lot of worries and that sort of thing, I feel like you are being resourceful, or you can be more resourceful um with how things are going out, or with the money situation is what I'm trying to say. Because I feel like what skills and qualities you have to grow your finances is being hardworking, reliable, making long-term plans, right? Being practical with your money, reliable. You have the Knight of Swords too, with taking action when you need to. I feel this energy of you being ambitious, being decisive on how you're going to deal with your money and that sort of thing is good qualities for you too. And I feel like this is where there may be a little bit of fears that you may feel like you are limiting yourself, but I feel like it's just a matter of keep doing what you're doing. Seems to be good. You have the Eight of Pentacles here, so I feel like you're still learning more about how to grow your money, or how to invest, or what values you want to put into it. Because I feel this sense of like settling down, getting money. I feel like there's going to be some new opportunities coming towards you as well. With the Fool energy here, being able to, let's see, what new path, what opportunity is opening up for Nor with the Fool energy here? Yeah, the Five of Wands. I don't know if there's been a power struggle with the money situation. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles in the dark. So I think it's a matter of you being selfish. Like, don't feel the need to give your money to other people. Keep it to yourself. Save your money for what you want, for your investments or what you need. I feel like don't feel pressured by others to like lend them money or buy things for them or whatever that is. I feel like that's going to help you rise above, because I feel like you are rising above, right? The Ten of Swords, rising above, like pulling yourself together, getting things done. You're resourceful, you're confident, you're good at being ambitious. It's just a matter of like keeping the money for yourself and not feeling the need to spread it around to others. It's not a bad thing to keep things to yourself, especially money. Dee will Dee reach her weight loss goals? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Will Dee reach her weight loss goals of this month? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Will Dee reach her weight loss goals this month? Oh, I feel like no. But this month's almost over. Will Dee reach her weight loss goals in July? Can't believe July is already here almost. No. Oh my goodness. What's the best advice to give Dee Dee about her weight loss goals? What is the best advice to give Dee Dee about her weight loss goals? I feel like the best way to reach your weight loss goals right now is to do things that make you happy. Fill your heart up, overfill your heart up with love and happiness and joy. You know, the Empress here. Ground yourself, get out in nature, do things that make you feel happy. Um, Nurture yourself, feel confident about yourself. And yeah, so I feel like the best advice for to reach your weight loss goals is to be happy. Find things to make you happy rather than focusing on the goal. Focus on shifting your focus into being happy. Seems to be what will help you with your goals. It's just what I want. Tammy, someone said some condo council members will be leaving the council. Is that correct? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Are some members of the condo council leaving? No. Why are they not leaving? I mean, it could be not. I mean, it's a no card, but it's also something coming to an end with a new beginning. So it could be a yes because the Knight of Wands is like taking action, right? Nine of Pentacles having that sense of independence. I feel like they may be leaving, but I feel like it's going to take some time. Because I feel like they need to end things and open new beginnings with the condo council. So I feel like it's like a cycle. So a cycle is completing and a new cycle is beginning with ambition, with the Knight of Wands here, right? Because I feel like there's new action, new ideas, new goals. Um, yeah, there is a Nine of Pentacles too, so focusing on getting things done, raising the standards for the condo council. Then there's the Three of Wands in the dark too. So yeah, I feel like there's a lack of progress. I feel like there's complications, like there's someone else kind of uh organizing this or planning this or whatever's going on with that. That's a little bit iffy, but that's what I got. Hi, Eliza. James, how will it go with Ripa's birthday event? Let's see for James. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How will it go for Ripa's birthday event? The Queen of Cups. I feel like it's going to be emotionally satisfying, right? The Queen of Cups. I feel like you're going to love it. There's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of creativity. Yeah. There is a Ten of Cups in the dark, so maybe not something that uh is going to be like huge or not something that's going to be like a lot of excitement. I don't know what kind of event Ripa's birthday is going to be. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. I feel like some truth is going to be exposed of some sorts. Yeah. Six of Cups, some nostalgia energy coming through, something from the past is going to be revealed. There is a Four of Wands in the dark. I feel like, there's going to be a celebration, but I feel like the celebration is not going to be as successful as planned. The Fool. Yeah, I really feel like a truth of something's going to be revealed. Like, I don't know if someone's going to like make an announcement or something, like call someone out, because I feel like, yeah, someone's being exposed at this event, so It may get juicy in that way. Two of Wands. I feel it can go either way. Someone being exposed or it being good. Two of Wands, I just feel like going the distance, like going all out with the planning and all that sort of fun stuff, and then something being exposed. Strength card. There's a lot of strong energy around that. I'm not sure what is up, but there's that. I feel like something unexpected may happen. That's okay, Eliza. I'm glad you're here. Alice, more on Kyle's thoughts and feelings towards Alice. Does he miss Alice? Does Kyle miss Alice? Does Kyle miss Alice? Is there any spirit guidance for James or Faye? Does Kyle miss Alice? The Four of Pentacles is a no card and it's in the dark. Does Kyle have feelings towards Alice? Does Kyle have feelings for Alice? Is there any spirit guides, answers, James or Faye? Does Kyle have feelings for Alice? No. Does he think about Alice a lot? Is there any spirit guides, answers, James or Faye? This wanted to come out. I feel like he does think about you a lot. I feel like he thinks about you a lot, but not really detached with his heart feelings, you know? So I feel like he's not really missing you, but thinking about you. I feel like he does think about communicating with you, but then he doesn't. I feel like he's having trouble moving on from you. And the Eight of Pentacles is in the dark too. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they're not really have some scattered thoughts and ideas of what's going on there. It is what I want them. There's not really a lot of energy is coming from Kyle. Sean, when I see the happiness the lady was speaking about that day on the street. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae? When will Sean see the happiness the lady was speaking about that day on the street? When will Sean see the happiness? Any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? When will Sean see the happiness? The High Priestess. I feel like it's kind of something that's going to be within yourself, the happiness. I do feel like it is coming though. You have the Queen of Cups and a light. So I feel this energy of taking care of yourself, feeling loved, feeling nurtured, feeling compassion towards yourself, and doing some healing work seems to be what's coming through. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like it's just once your energy feels a little bit less scattered or you feel more control over your energy is when things are going to start opening up for you because you have the Six of Cups in the dark. So I feel like you may, like some old wounds may resurface where you may feel like you don't want to change, you may feel like you don't want to deal with it. But I feel like dealing with it as it comes will help you heal and help you turn your Ace of Pentacles back into the light, where you see that success in your business, success in your home, success in your financial situation, right? Let's see. What advice could give to Sean for bringing on this happiness? What can Sean bring on this happiness with? Yeah, I feel you're almost at the verge of success, right? The world, completion, the chariot moving forward in a positive light, overcoming the obstacles and the challenges that are on your way. And I feel like it's a matter of you really being in tune with yourself, not looking for happiness from others. Others people can make you happy, but happiness comes from within yourself of how you want to move forward, right? Focusing on the positives and releasing the negatives. Yeah, it's a matter of turning your sun into the light and the King of Pentacles coming into your power of what you want to build for yourself, what keeps you steady, what keeps you grounded, what keeps you focused on the things that matter most. But that's really cool. Nella, let's see for Nella. Is there any spirit guidance, angel, or fae? Which limiting beliefs I should work to manifest fast? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What limiting beliefs should Nella work on to manifest fast? Ooh, the Hierophant, breaking tradition. To manifest fast, you have to believe in manifesting, right? Don't allow yourself to be held back by not believing what you're saying to be true. For the star and the light, it's like having faith in the universe that it will grant you what you need or what you want, right? The stars and the light. So I feel like there's energy, not just having faith, but recognize your true self of who you are, who you want to become, and release any negative energy, right? The Ten of Swords is a matter of letting go of all the negative, toxic energy that, tells you that you can't manifest. Everybody manifests, no matter what religion there is, right? Praying is the same thing as manifesting. Praying spells, same thing. Um, for the Five of Wands is in the light. I feel like don't conflict with yourself. Don't say that you shouldn't do this. That's something that you were taught or raised with not being able to have free ideas of what you want to do, what you want to manifest. And I feel like you're more powerful at night or more powerful using the moon's energy. So maybe more powerful on a full moon, uh new moon, whatever kind of moon it is. It doesn't have to be a specific day or a specific moon cycle. Maybe also may help you use things to connect with your manifestation with like moon water or any type of rituals you want to set for yourself. What does Nella need to know about manifesting fast? You have the Two of Cups. So now it's a matter of finding the balance within yourself or the balance between you and a person that may help give you some clarity. You have the Seven of Wands in the dark too. So I feel like, making sure that you're not feeling attacked or overwhelmed or exhausted when you're doing it may not help. You may have to be in a better energy. The Five of Pentacles is in the light. So it's kind of like finding out what your power is and how successful are you with it. Like I manifest better when I'm angry. I'm not normally angry. But when I'm very, very overwhelmed, overstressed, very frustrated, is when I can manifest more. So that is hard to bring on when you're trying to make yourself in a certain state in order to manifest. Like my friend, she can manifest best when she first wakes up in the morning and does her manifestation before she does anything else. So it all depends on what energy works well for you, what timing, how you're feeling, what energies you have. Seems to be what's coming through here. No, not when you're conflicting. Should I, shouldn't I, not doubting yourself or doubting your abilities. If it's not working, it's probably just you're not in the right state of mind in your energy. It's kind of like figuring out what works best for you. That's what I got. Bernadette, how do I connect? And a lot of people manifest more when they're having sex. You're just about to have an orgasm. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. I might get banned. I don't know. Is when a lot of people do their manifesting. Bernadette! How do I connect and find my son dad? He thinks about us. Let's see. Is there any this one's just for Bernadette. Is there any spirit guides and answers for Fae? How can Bernadette connect and find her son's dad? Is there any spirit guides and answers for Fae? How can Bernadette connect and find her son's dad? All of these came out, so we'll see what's here. Okay, I don't know. All these cards came out, so perfectly 10. So I guess you're having a 10 card spread. You have the Justice card here. He's been asking. Okay, yeah. I feel like through the justice system, like legal wise, I don't know. That seems to be what came out first. You have the Queen of Cups in the dark is tapping into your own intuition, your own inner self about that energy, the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like that's just recognizing the broken connection between the two of you, or the three of you, I guess. You don't remember his name? Is it not on your son's birth certificate? It's been 10 years. Oh man. You have the Fool in the Dark too. So kind of like feeling a little, yeah, I feel like the Fool is like being lost, not knowing which direction to move towards. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark too. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, I just feel like it's like the lack of knowledge and the lack of knowing where they would be is a very difficult decision. Cycles are not really turning in your favor right now for that energy either. I feel like your mind, heart, and soul's in the right place though. I feel like it's a matter of like really tapping into your subconscious mind to try to figure it out. Yeah, it's tough. For the Eight of Wands is in the light. So yeah, there may be some fast-paced changes, but yeah. I'm not sure. I feel like it's a matter of trusting yourself, but the cycle is not really in your favor to go looking for that right now either. Maybe do one of those genetic testing things. A lot of people find their relatives on Ancestry by doing the Ancestry DNA test. Because then you can get your blood test matched up with anyone else who has done it. That's what I got. Nor, what is hidden about Muhammad? Why he doesn't appear socially? Let's see, is there any spirits, guides, answers, angels, or fae? What is hidden about Mahmoud, why does he not appear socially? The Nine of Cups. I feel like he feels. I feel like he may be like more well off than how he acts. Right? The Nine of Cups. I feel like he has everything he could ever want. Right? Um, a lot of success, a lot of fulfillment. I feel like what he's hidden is his true identity because he doesn't want to be discovered. There is the Empress in the light too. So I feel like he feels very grounded, very cultured and that sort of energy. I feel like he has a lot of growth, a lot of support, a lot of materialistic things. The Two of Wands is in the light too, so I feel like he kind of lives a double life. Yeah, so I feel like that's why you don't see him on social media because I feel like he keeps his life very private because he doesn't want a lot of people to know his true identity. And there is the Three of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like it's not really not knowing his true identity, it's more about not knowing his true family's identity. Because I feel like he does have a lot of love, a lot of compassion. Wears his heart on his sleeve kind of thing, but doesn't want others to know who he truly is. Yeah, I feel like he stresses a lot about being exposed. I feel like he doesn't trust the internet either. The Queen of Wands is in the dark too. Maybe, it's because of who his mother is, but that's what I got. Dee Dee, what's going to be coming for Dee Dee? My birthday in September. Let's see for Dee Dee. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? What does Dee Dee need to know about her birthday in September? Is there any what's coming for Dee Dee's birthday in September? Any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come give Dee Dee a message? Ace of Cups, new beginnings, overflowing of love and excitement, right? New starts of something, new year, making magic happen, the magician's out, maybe some new love. I could feel new love coming towards you in September, right? The sun is shining bright. Your temperance might be a little bit off. Let's see, what does Dee Dee need to know about her temperance being a little off in her mind, heart, and soul? I feel like you may be lacking some patience. Things may be a little bit chaotic. You may be healing from something, or someone may be healing from something. The star. So yeah, you're being blessed by the universe here. What else does you need to know about her birthday in September besides it looking perfect? The Knight of Wands, romance, right? Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands. Ooh. The birthday love seems to be coming in. May not be a full-on commitment, but it's some loving. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. I feel like it's a matter of you owning your truth, focusing on yourself. Six of Wands. Maybe not getting a lot of attention, but enough for you to feel satisfied. So that looks fun. Tammy, what does my father's spirit think of my daughter? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What does Tammy's father's spirit think about her daughter? The Ace of Swords. I feel like with the Ace of Swords, your father thinks that she's very smart, very clever, you know, likes to take action, is focused. I feel like he doesn't like the conflict between the two of you or the chaos that goes on around your daughter. The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is in the dark. I feel like he may feel like your daughter may be attention seeking, maybe so a little bit of jealousy coming through, maybe a little bossy in her energy. But I feel like he has a lot of love and compassion towards her. The Knight of Cups is here. I feel like he loves your daughter, um, sees her as being creative and driven and charming, kind of energy coming through as well. What else does Tammy need to know about what her father thinks? Is there any spirit guides, answers, Daniel Fae? What other messages can we get from Tammy's father about her daughter? Is there any spirit guides, answers, Daniel Fae? Can we get any other messages from Tammy's father about her daughter? I'm really feeling like your father wishes he could help out with your daughter. He wishes he was there. The Four of Wands, he misses the home life. I feel like he misses you too, like just missing home, right? I just feel the sense of him feeling empty and that sort of thing. The Magician's in the dark too. I feel like you think that there's some communication blocks between the two of you, or lack of communication about something. Yeah, Tower energy. Yeah, what I got. Is there any advice? Is there any advice from Tammy's father on how to move forward with her daughter? Thank you. Spirit guides, ancestors, Jennifer Fae. What does Tammy need to know from her father about how to deal with her daughter? I kind of like as soon as this came flying out, I felt like it's like give her the same advice that he gave you, or do what he would do. The Fool is in the dark too. I feel like there's this energy of. I just feel like there's this energy of. Don't be reluctant to change. I don't know what needs to be changed, but it's kind of like don't be reluctant to change. The Justice is in the dark too, so there's an imbalance of trying to fix. And nothing's always balanced 100%, right? There's always one way or another. I think it's kind of like trying to figure out what is fair between the two of you. The King of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like slow and steady seems to be the way to go, not butt heads is what I'm feeling. I feel like there's this energy of there's been some overspending or money kind of thing coming through. The Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, I just feel the sense of you coming clean, speaking your truth about something, kind of like rethinking a strategy. I feel like you're rethinking a strategy that would not cause conflict. Yeah, I'm not sure. It all depends, like, what your daughter's situation is, how old is she, how experienced is she. Eliza! For Eliza, is there any spirit guides, answers, names, or fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? What does Eliza need to know for this week? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, answers, names, or fae? What does Eliza need to know for this week? The Five of Cups, so maybe some emotional challenges this week, right? Yeah, I feel that some emotional challenges. I feel like there may be some regrets or some healings and disappointments coming through. I'm not sure what's going on with that. You have the moon, so I feel like it's really important for you to trust your instincts, trust your intuition, because things may not always be what they seem or appear to be. You have the Three of Wands, so I feel you're going to be making some future plans. I think it's important to make some future plans this week, like being confident about it. Focus on your growth. Think big. I feel like it's a matter of like growing your investments or your career, whatever that is for you, by being truly honest with yourself, honest with your expectations. Because I just feel the sense of you being very assertive in your energy. Like, okay, I'm going to get things done. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to do what I got to do, right? You have the Knight of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of um taking action, right? Taking action. Pursuing your goals. I feel like pursuing your goals is like important for you this week as well. I think there's gonna be a lot of things going on. Like you're gonna be very ambitious, very busy, some emotional challenges, but I feel like a lot is going on. Ten of Wands, right? You're gonna have a lot of work to get done. Your chariot may feel like it's pulled over, not going anywhere, because you're gonna be so busy. So I feel like the week is gonna fly by, but it may be emotionally draining. That is what I go. You're welcome, Eliza. James, will Alessandra join James at this event? At an event this weekend. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae? Will Alessandra join James at an event this weekend? The Ten of Wands is no. I feel like she may want to do something else though. The Eighth of Wands, spark something else, spark a new idea. But I feel like she's not very confident. I feel like she's not going to commit to anything with the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords in the dark. Knight of Swords. That is what I want. She may be up to a quickie, but I feel like not a whole on event. Yeah, I feel like she may be a little bit bitchy. Ace of Swords may want to start something else instead or do something else instead. Nine of Pentacles. That is what I got. Kind of like feeling stuck on that. Alice. General prediction for the next 2 weeks. So what does Alice need to know for the next 2 weeks? Spirit guides, answers, or Fae. What does Alice need to know for the next 2 weeks? You have the Six of Swords in the dark. I feel the sense of some unfinished business or unfinished healing or unfinished something kind of lingering in your energy. But overall, you have the Four of Wands, right? So celebration, having a good time, getting yourself out there, right? I feel the sense of feeling happy, feeling belonging, feeling supported in your energy. Yeah, the Queen of Wands too. So sparking some new action, some new creativity, some new motivation. I feel this energy of you being more confident in yourself, more vibrant in your energy, realizing your self worth and manifesting that. You have the Three of Cups and the Light, so I feel like there's this energy of, yeah, celebrating, going out with your friends, connecting, meeting up with new people. You have the Hermit too, so I feel like there will still be some self reflection, right? I feel the sense of having some solitude time and going forward with some deeper understanding of yourself. I feel like you may hear from someone. There may be some good communication. Someone may express their feelings towards you. The Six of Pentacles, right? A good balance between you and others. I feel like there's equal give and take kind of energy, making money kind of energy too, or having a fair pay or a fair something coming through. A lot of positive energy in the next 2 weeks. Look at that. The star is shining, right? I feel the sense of you recognizing your true self with healing, with alignment, with a renewal energy of owning your truth. Six of Wands, badass success. Oh my goodness, look at that. You're both not going anywhere. You're going to stay in the same energy, but there's still a lot of positive energy here. You're the Queen of Wands. You're that sexy, vibrant being, right? Sean, guidance for the next 2 weeks for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does Sean need to know for the next 2 weeks? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message for the next 2 weeks? You have the Page of Cups. So I feel like someone's going to be expressing their feelings towards you, right? I feel like someone's going to be texting you or some sort of romantic surprise is coming through. I'm not quite sure what that is. I feel a sense of, I feel like you're going to be working on some dream projects. Or you may get some ideas for some sort of dream projects. What is going on with this energy for Sean? The Queen of Swords, like really being confident in yourself, being assertive in your energy, clear-minded and focused. I feel like there's going to be some celebrations of Three of Cups, getting yourself out there, socializing, mingling kind of thing, maybe making some new connections, some meetups. With the Tower in the Dark, I just feel like there's this energy of some sort of awakening or starting something over, like rebuilding something, starting something over. I'm not quite sure what that has to do with anything, but you have the Knight of Swords in the dark too. So I don't know if those two things are connected, because I just feel like there's this energy of feeling burnt out and detached and broken and feeling stuck. What is this energy of Sean feeling stuck with the Eight of Cups in the dark? I feel like there may be some confusion because of some unresolved issues. I kind of feel like maybe someone from your past may resurface, and maybe they're the ones that's trying to express themselves towards you. But I feel like it's a matter of you being honest with yourself with this person. You know, if they broke your heart before, they probably don't deserve another chance. Because I feel like you can go out and mingle and meet someone better. I feel like they're going to try to tell you that they changed. They're going to try to tell you that they're the King of Cups. Someone who's more trustworthy and professional and devoted now. Page of Swords. I don't know, trust your instincts, trust your intuition on this one. I feel like maybe they're right. I can't really say that they're lying. I want to say they're lying, but I can't really say that. You know, the Page of Swords being honest. Curious to see how you're doing. I feel like they've noticed your art or something somewhere, and that's what's piqued their interest. That is what I got. Bernadette, what's happening with Kayla? Is there any spirits, guides, answers, angels, or fae What's happening with Kayla right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, the Fae? What's happening with Kayla? There's some chaos going on in her life. Towers in the dark. I feel like whatever's going on, she's kind of like trying to break out of toxic dynamics that she normally generally is in. Because I feel like she's trying to be positive, she's trying to ground herself, she's trying to look for new opportunities for growth. And I feel like she's trying hard to be successful, she's trying hard to make some new beginnings, some better choices, more willing to take a leap of faith. And I feel like she's being guided by the universe with the star energy here. What else is Kayla? What else is happening with Kayla? Yeah, she's trying to manifest something better for herself. She's struggling with trusting her intuition, but she's trying. Did Kayla have a breakup? Did Kayla have a breakup? The world is yes. That cycle has completed and she's starting a new one. She seems happy to start the new one though. Vincent, general for Vincent. Is there any spirit guides, answers, in their Fae that want to come and give Vincent a message? What does Vincent need to know right now in general? Are there any spirit guides, answers, in your Fae that want to come and give Vincent a message? No one wants to come out, so we're not going to fight. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of you being dedicated, being consistent, being putting in the time and showing up in your energy. So I feel like you're paying more attention to details than you did before, or you're catching on to more details than you did before. But I feel this is gonna push you further in your career. Yeah, fire scrying is beautiful. I like fire scrying as well. I do a lot of my scrying by writing. I do so much writing. I go through so much paper. I feel bad for the trees. But yeah, I feel like you're developing, you're getting more in tune with your energy and that sort of thing coming through as well. Yeah, scrying is really fun. It's a good way of doing things. It's like when people doodle. Some people don't realize when they're doodling, they're kind of scrying if they put their symbols that they doodle together. It can mean something for them. Um, yeah, for the Knight of Swords in the light, I feel like you're moving forward, you're transitioning. Because I feel like you're walking away from something and moving on to something more deeper, more meaningful, more intentional. Because you have the Knight of Swords and the light too, because I feel like there's a sense of you making some, or you feeling like you're making some risky moves, but it's kind of just you following the path that you're meant to follow. You may feel like you're following it blindfolded. You may feel like it's extra work or extra responsibilities or extra things you have to do, but it seems positive. What else does Vincent need to know about this energy? Apparently, you need to know a whole bunch. This is what really wanted to come through. The rest were not face up, so we'll take those. The Three of Wands, right? Expanding your vision, putting yourself out there, really expanding yourself, figuring out what kind of successful approaches you can take. The Queen of Swords, make sure that you're clear and honest with yourself, that you're not doubting yourself or not believing yourself. That is what I got. Yeah, yeah. It's fun. That stuff is fun to dig into. I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is for Tarot Tuesday. You're welcome. I'll be back tomorrow, Alice. I'm super tired. I know it's only 8:30, but yeah, I'm super tired. But I hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all so much, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. Have a good week. Bye, everyone.